Today I met with you for the second time to have a look at your stroke mechanics. Last time we had really worked heavily on the catch-up drill and the early vertical forearm. This is a slow motion shot of you swimming when you first started swimming today, really before I gave you any feedback on things that you had been working on. So what we're seeing here is, or things I'm looking for, I'm looking for you to hold the extension of the leading arm up high in the water so that when you're breathing, you can kind of roll your ear onto your shoulder. So if you watch right here, you're rolling, but yet the arm is dropping because you're pushing down and pushing your head up. Notice there's a pretty big separation between your arm and your ear when you're breathing. And that's something that will be somewhat alleviated through the catch-up drill and keeping that arm extended. A couple of good things about your stroke is once you are to your shoulder, you really do have a good vertical forearm. I'd like you to begin that a little sooner than we're seeing, but for now, that is a really good part of your stroke, that you have a good bent arm catch, especially when you're getting to the point of your shoulder. I did a couple above the water shots here, just so we could kind of see your head movement and your breathing. If you'll notice when you're breathing, you tend to pick your head up a little bit, which is in return dropping your hips, which is something we want to avoid because it's slowing you down. You've got pretty good extension. We talked today about getting you a little bit more rotation as you're breathing. That will help. You're rotating really from your hips, but you're leading with your arms. So here we have you doing catch-up drill. I really wanted to get a video of you doing the catch-up drill just to show you how much different your stroke looks when you're focused on holding that extension with your leading arm. Your body position tends to be a little bit better. We also talked today about trying to take the arch out of your back a little bit, just in order to have a better body position. Holding that leading arm, as you can see here, when you're breathing, the head isn't coming up nearly as much. You did tell me you were having a little trouble with that later on in the swim session, and I suggested rolling your hips a little bit more. You're doing a really good job bringing your chin down on these. I'd like to see you pushing on your chest as well, really leaning your body weight on your chest instead of just bringing the head down in order to help keeping the hips up. Here we're just working on swimming with good form. As you notice on the left arm, you're kind of slipping the arm back. You need to keep that elbow up a bit higher in order to get a good early vertical forearm. Notice the forearm is not vertical until you're back by your shoulder, for the most part. So really need to work on that left arm. Also keeping that left arm extended while you're breathing. Extended and high in the water, just like the catch-up drill. The catch-up drill is really the closest you'll get to real swimming, which is why it's such an important drill. And your kick is also very effective right now. Very good. Nice bent arm catch and good rotation.